right, y'all. You know, it must be serious business. I got my glasses on. And, we're looking at the flare. So what happened here was, let me just show you. The bearing, I still got it connected to the fuel tank. I don't even think I need to disconnect it from the fuel tank. I probably have one of these, but that bearing, for some reason, in the end of the, what is that, the pinion, blew. So I'm going to pull this off of here, and we'll get a little better look as far as see what's going on. But look at that, a magic. Not sure what happened there. Yeah, it's still, I mean, that's in good shape. This bearing, look at that. That bearing is toast. Toast. I suppose just regular maintenance, replace your bearings every now and then. Yeah, not sure what would cause that. Check the spur, make sure the spur is still in usable condition. I know I heard a little bit of dumb shit going on as I was trying to figure out what was going on. It's a little chewed. See that? It's a little chewed. But I think we'll survive. I think we'll survive with just a simple bearing replacement on the pinion here. On the pinion, whatever this is, bell clutch. We'll replace the bearing on there, and that should be it. That should be it. We're still, I mean, shit, we got a lot of clutch life left. Yep. So we're good. We'll pull that off of there and put a new one on there and see what the hell happened. So that's two of them. Hold on. What the hell happened? Yeah. Huh. Well, let's put the bearing back on there and see what's going on. Good Lord. All right. We'll be back in a minute. All right. This is where we're at. So, I've ordered 4 of these, just in case. So 2 of those blew out. I don't know where that is. I'm only assuming it blew out at one of my last runs, and I didn't notice it. And then the last one just gave way, and it's not cool because now that you see that? Yeah. So I also asked them for a couple sets of the Fast Eddy bearings. So we'll go ahead and get those replaced on that crank. To hell with it. But for a while, the Slayer Pro will be out of commission, which will give me a good opportunity to really, I suppose, disassemble it and clean it up and throw in the upgrades that I got. So, yeah, where the hell are those? Give me just a second here. Okay. Houston, we've got a problem. A collecting problem. So, I need to go through all of this and find what I actually got for the Slayer Pro. This is, yeah, that's something I got for it. I already put one of those on because I broke it, but I got both kinds because that's the last time I'm buying this kind of manifold, because there's no forgiveness in that. At least with this, it is retained with a spring, so there's a lot of forgiveness with that. So I will be adding that eventually. Changing the spurs. What do we got here? Be changing the spur on here. I think I'll go ahead and change the pinion, see if we can't get a little more speed out of this bad boy. So I guess I will put a bigger this and a smaller that on there. Right? No. Or the other way around. Anyway, we'll figure it out. I'm going to pick a bigger one of these and a smaller one of these or something like that so that we can make that go faster. But anyway, what else do I have for this? I have, yep, new arms, RPM ends. Yeah, I want to change those. New arms. There we go. That. Arms. Let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna need those or not. I got long and short. Okay. So we'll be needing, yep, I'm sure some of that. And I have a whole bunch of new ones of those. Starter. So, yeah. So, like I was telling Joey Nitro, yeah, I mean, it's not just links, it's everything, but we collect the stuff. Look at that, see? We got a spring for the manifold there. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So, just in case, I saw him fabricating a link the other day on a video, Joey Nitro, that is. And, yeah, it got me thinking. I was like, you know, I've got a few of those just in case, because you never know. Freaking linkages everywhere. You know, this one's only got two. The GST down there has a lot of these on it. So it's nice to have linkages and like servo arms and everything, all that extra stuff, those little connectors, these little things. It's come in handy. So yeah, there's that. Oh, don't mind that. I was gonna make something out of that. But yeah, I'll dig through here and see what I have as far as upgrades for the Revo or for the Slayer. And yeah, might as well do that. Yeah, might need that for the carburetor. I noticed some of the boots are torn, so this is handy. I've got a few of those in here still unopened. I think we go fuel line, another manifold. I think I have two of those. Yep, three of those, three manifolds. Yeah. So anyway, that's what's going on here. We done broke it, so I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna put all this stuff back, and actually I'm gonna sort it out and separate this so I know exactly what I have to put on here, and clean old bad boy up. Wait for our bearings to arrive. I done let the hobby shop know what I need, and yeah, we'll get that back on the road. I got the Hobby Wing Fusion SE 1200 kV for the Michigan. It's fantastic. I'm so excited. So I got it, put it in there. I put it in upside down the first time because the wires, you know, were pointed down, and then anyway, I got the motor put in there for the second time, and hooked it up to the battery, and the motherfucker went wild. I mean, it was a runaway, literally a runaway. Never seen that on a crawler. It was a runaway. It just went nuts. The steering wheel cranked all the way, and it just went nuts. I was like, oh my god! So it freaked out for a minute. And then I finally got the power turned off, and like, oh my god, what the hell? So I plugged it in again. It did that and made a little weird noise and everything. So I unplugged it again. I'm like, what the hell happened? So, looking at the instructions, after I did all that, looking at the instructions, it appears that I may have plugged the battery, the positive into the negative, negative into positive, and set fire to it. So the motor is probably no good. I am going to test it on the green apple maybe later. But I already told them I need another one. If it turns out that that motor is actually good, that's fucking great. That's 70, 60 bucks, 70 bucks saved. And the one that's coming will go down on our project. Yep, we got her. So this winter, after I get that fixed, after I get that fixed, and after I get that fixed, we'll play with that. So I got a few projects ahead of me. We'll get through it. See if we can all get through it together. And yeah. All right. Well, that's what's going on here. We'll get back to this and sort things out and go on. Keep on keeping on. All right. Later.